Recently, North Carolina has passed a law discriminating transgender people from using the bathroom to which they identify with. It has become such an epidemic that Tennessee, along with other states, have been considering adopting the same law as well. The biggest concern and argument for the bathroom law is that it will prevent women and children being sexually assaulted in the bathrooms. North Carolina is the first and only state so far to restrict where transgender people can use the bathroom. It is estimated to cost North Carolina $5 billion. $4.7 billion of the $5 billion will be going towards federal funding for schools for the violation of anti-discrimination laws that it is become ineligible for. And North Carolina also has big business investments like PayPal, which is about $24 million, and big events like Bruce Springsteen, Ringo Starr, and more stars have canceled events and concerts in North Carolina as a way to fight the law. And so far they have lost 13 conventions due to HB2. Allowing workplace discrimination will cost $225,000 in Medicaid spending. The bigger issue is, why are we targeting transgender people when they are already being victimized enough as it is? Transgender people are most likely to be the victims than to be the predators. Assaulting anyone in the bathroom is illegal anywhere, whether you're transgender or not, so why are we making a law that is banning specifically and targeting towards transgender people when there's not even a case at all in the US that sort of supports this law, and saying that there's not a single predator posing as a transgender person themselves committing a bathroom assault. There's only one case in 2014 in Canada. Transgender people also find themselves to be more victimized than ever, and there's a lot of evidence of violence against transgender people, including murder. And in 2015, there are 21 murders against transgender people in the US, according to the Human Rights Campaign. To say the least, the threat does not exist against women and children and men being victimized against transgendered people. Also, how are we even supposed to know if the person in our bathroom is transgender or not? You know, we've been going to bathrooms probably with transgender people our entire lives, so how are we supposed to know if they're transgender or not? And to say that that transgendered man then, since he was born a female, would then have to use the ladies' room, and that would be completely inappropriate. And this law has also come out of completely nowhere, and our world has functioned just fine without the law. Also, how are we supposed to know if someone is breaking the law if they look and act like a female or look and act like a male and are fully transitioned? How are we supposed to know if there is even anything wrong? So let's say a transgender man who has transitioned fully into becoming a man would be required to use the ladies' room since he was born female, but that would make things even more uncomfortable and unnecessary, and would be even creepier. How are we even supposed to fully implement the law if we don't fully know? We'd actually have to check, which is super creepy, if a person is breaking the law or not. People have even come up with the idea of saying that transgender people can use a different bathroom or their own bathroom, but the Supreme Court has also said separate but equal is inherently unequal, or otherwise known as segregation, and our country has sort of evolved and come out of segregation already, so what's the point of going back? The bishops of North Carolina have even said that we are all made in the image and likeness of God, and we should be understanding and go towards situations with love, but we should also protect other people, even though people aren't necessarily being put in danger. And according to natural law, it is our God-given ability to understand what is right with ourselves and with God and with other people in the world, and to be right is to get along and to accept others. We should be using our virtues and to make good with the transgender community instead of making them look bad. And they're already being so victimized already today, and it's more important to make peace and put a good light on the community instead of making them look worse.